Where is he?
The casting process for The Rifleman in 1958 was a meticulous journey that shaped the series into a classic. For the lead role of Lucas McCain, the producers sought an actor who could embody strength and vulnerability. Chuck Connors, a former professional baseball player, impressed the casting team with his physical presence and ability to convey deep emotions. His audition showcased not only his acting skills, but also his natural charisma, which made him an ideal choice for the role. For the role of Mark McCain, the young son of Lucas, the casting directors held extensive auditions to find the right child actor. Johnny Crawford stood out among the many hopefuls. His chemistry with Connors was evident during their screen tests, where they displayed a believable father-son dynamic. This connection was crucial, as the series heavily relied on their relationship to drive the narrative. The casting team also focused on supporting characters, such as the town's sheriff and various townsfolk. Each actor was chosen not just for their talent, but also for how well they interacted with the main cast. The chemistry tests were vital in ensuring that the ensemble would work harmoniously together, creating a believable and engaging world. Pivotal moments in the casting process included the decision to cast actors who could bring authenticity to their roles. The producers wanted a mix of seasoned actors and fresh faces, which added depth to the series. The final cast came together through a combination of auditions, chemistry tests, and the instinct of the casting directors, resulting in a show that resonated with audiences and became a beloved part of television history. Focusing on the directorial vision behind the 1958 TV series The Rifleman, the director, Arnold Lavin, aimed to create a show that blended action with deep emotional storytelling. Lavin was influenced by classic Western films and the desire to portray the struggles of a single father raising his son in the Old West. His approach emphasized character development, making the relationship between Lucas McCain and his son Mark central to the narrative. Lavin's style included dynamic camera work and innovative editing techniques that heightened the tension during gunfights, while also allowing for quieter, more intimate moments. Collaboration with the cast was key to Lavin's vision. He encouraged actors like Chuck Connors and Johnny Crawford to bring their own interpretations to their roles, fostering a sense of authenticity. The chemistry between Connors and Crawford was vital, as it reflected the show's themes of love, loss, and resilience. Lavin also worked closely with the crew, ensuring that the set design and costumes accurately represented the time period, which added to the show's realism. This attention to detail helped The Rifleman stand out in a crowded television landscape, making it a beloved classic that resonated with audiences.
You can say anything you want about my pa, Mr. Bullock, but he doesn't frighten.
He sure don't.
The Rifleman is a classic TV series that aired in 1958, featuring a widowed rancher named Lucas McCain and his son, Mark. The show is known for its action-packed scenes and strong father-son relationship. Many viewers may not know that the series was one of the first to show a single father raising his child, which was quite groundbreaking for its time. There are many funny, shocking, and sad facts about this show, so keep watching this video. One memorable moment is when Lucas uses his quick-draw skills to protect his son, which highlights the show's themes of bravery and family. This scene has left a lasting impact on many fans. Are there any lesser-known facts or anecdotes about The Rifleman that fascinate you? We would love to hear your most cherished memory or personal experience related to this series in the comments below. Your stories and memories are important to us.
Hey.
Yes, tomorrow's Sunday, and the thing for you and me to do is to go to church.
Set in the post-Civil War American West, The Rifleman was known for its authentic portrayal of life in a small frontier town. The production team created a detailed set that included a main street lined with wooden buildings, a saloon, and a sheriff's office. Filming took place primarily at the Iverson Ranch in California, which provided a rugged landscape that matched the show's themes. The ranch's natural rock formations and open spaces allowed for dynamic outdoor scenes, enhancing the show's visual appeal. Logistical challenges arose from the need to coordinate large outdoor shoots while managing the weather and natural light. The crew often had to adapt quickly to changing conditions, which required careful planning and flexibility. Innovative techniques included the use of multiple cameras to capture action sequences from different angles, allowing for a more dynamic viewing experience. The show's iconic opening sequence featured Chuck Connors performing impressive rifle tricks, which were carefully choreographed and filmed to showcase his skills. This combination of set design, location choice, and innovative filming techniques contributed to the show's lasting impact and popularity.
Hold it. Marshal, you mean no one can carry a gun in this town anymore?
That's right, new law.
The show captivates viewers with its engaging storytelling and memorable characters. The opening credits, featuring Chuck Connors as Lucas McCain, set the tone with a striking visual of him confidently handling his rifle while making direct eye contact with the audience. This strong introduction draws viewers into the world of a principled widower, who is not only a sharpshooter, but also a dedicated father. Lucas's relationship with his son, Mark, is central to the series, showcasing a nurturing dynamic that avoids the pitfalls of toxic masculinity. Their interactions are filled with life lessons, making their bond relatable and heartwarming. While some may find the pacing of the show slow compared to modern standards, others appreciate the thoughtful development of characters and storylines. Johnny Crawford's portrayal of Mark is refreshing, as he avoids the typical annoyances often found in child characters on television. Instead, he embodies a genuine love for his father, enhancing the emotional depth of the series. The supporting cast, including Paul Fix as Sheriff Micah and Michael Ansara as Sam Buckhart, adds richness to the narrative, providing familiar faces that fans of classic television will recognize. The series also offers a glimpse into the values and challenges of the time, making it a fascinating watch for those interested in historical context. The blend of action, drama, and moral lessons creates a well-rounded viewing experience that resonates with audiences, both young and old. As viewers continue to discover or rediscover this classic, it remains a testament to the enduring appeal of well-crafted storytelling and character development.
This is my boy, Mark.
Mark? Judge Hanovan, Mr. McCain. I own the California house.
The creation of the score and soundtrack for The Rifleman was a vital part of the show's storytelling. The music, composed by the talented Herschel Burke Gilbert, played a significant role in setting the emotional tone and enhancing the narrative. Each episode featured a unique blend of themes that reflected the struggles and triumphs of the characters, particularly the bond between Lucas McCain and his son, Mark. The opening theme, with its memorable melody, immediately drew viewers into the world of the Old West, evoking feelings of adventure and nostalgia. Musicians involved in the production often highlighted how the score complemented the action on screen. The use of strings and brass created a rich sound that underscored moments of tension and drama. For instance, during intense scenes, the music would swell, heightening the stakes and drawing the audience deeper into the story. Gilbert's ability to weave different musical motifs for various characters added depth, allowing viewers to connect emotionally with their journeys. The collaboration between Gilbert and the musicians was crucial. They worked closely to ensure that the music not only matched the pacing of the scenes, but also resonated with the audience's feelings. This careful attention to detail helped The Rifleman stand out among other shows of its time, making the score an unforgettable part of its legacy. The music remains a cherished element, reminding fans of the powerful stories told through the series.
Let me shoot him.
Later. Springs ain't far.
Johnny Crawford became known for his skills in trick roping, a talent he developed early in his career. Monty Montana introduced him to the flat loop, and Buster Trout taught him the butterfly technique. After his time on the show, he continued to refine his skills under the guidance of Gene McLaughlin. Chuck Connors had a notable career in film, often playing the antagonist. He faced off against Charlton Heston in 2 films, portraying Buck Hennessy in The Big Country and Tab Fielding in Soylent Green. Denver Pyle also had a significant role in television history. He played the last murder victim in the original Perry Mason series. In the episode titled The Case of the Final Fade-Out, he was also involved as Mason's second-to-last client. These actors contributed to the rich tapestry of storytelling and character development in their respective roles, leaving a lasting impact on the audience.
Shooting their mouths off and being sympathetic, I don't need that.
Well, nobody on the stage has to know.
In the 1958 series The Rifleman, several scenes stand out for their emotional depth and storytelling. One iconic moment occurs when Lucas McCain, played by Chuck Connors, faces off against a notorious outlaw. The direction by Arnold Lavin captures the tension perfectly, using close-ups to highlight the character's expressions. Connors delivers a powerful performance, embodying a father's protective instincts while also showing vulnerability. The cinematography, with its sweeping shots of the New Mexico landscape, enhances the drama, making the audience feel the weight of the moment. Another memorable scene features Lucas teaching his son, Mark, about responsibility and courage. The warmth in their interactions, combined with the soft lighting, creates an intimate atmosphere. The filmmakers aim to portray the bond between father and son, and the actors' chemistry shines through. The dialogue is simple yet impactful, resonating with viewers who appreciate the values of family and integrity. The series often used silence effectively, allowing the audience to absorb the gravity of the situations. This technique, combined with the show's signature theme music, leaves a lasting impression. Filmmakers have noted that these moments were crafted to evoke strong emotions, making the audience reflect on their own lives. The Rifleman remains a classic, not just for its action, but for its heartfelt storytelling that resonates across generations.
His sake.
You did a good job of covering your trail, son. I'm proud. You learned what I taught you well. But remember, Mark.
Joan Taylor played a recurring role as a love interest for Chuck Connors. Her character added depth to the storyline. However, she left the show when her husband, producer Leonard Freeman, moved the family to Hawaii for his work on another series. After her departure, Patricia Blair took over the role. Taylor retired in December 1963 to focus on raising her daughter. Johnny Crawford, known for his role in the original Mickey Mouse Club, portrayed the title character's son. He remained with the show for its entire run, appearing in 167 of the 168 episodes. His performance contributed significantly to the series' popularity. Warren Oates, another notable actor, dated Millie Perkins during the filming of The Shooting, and Lee Purcell while working on Kid Blue. These relationships highlight the personal lives of the actors during their time in the industry. The interactions and dynamics among the cast members added to the show's appeal and legacy.
If I can't pay for it, I don't buy it. Mind my own business, go as I please, and expect my neighbors to do the same. Come on, Woody.
The Rifleman resonated deeply with audiences in 1958, showcasing themes of justice, family, and morality in the Old West. The show featured Lucas McCain, a widowed father who balanced his role as a protector and a nurturing parent. This portrayal of a strong yet sensitive father figure struck a chord with viewers, reflecting the changing dynamics of American families during a time when traditional roles were being questioned. The series also tackled social issues such as gun violence and the importance of community, prompting discussions about law and order in a rapidly evolving society. Moreover, The Rifleman influenced pop culture by introducing iconic elements like the quick-draw shooting style and the memorable theme music, which became part of the American cultural landscape. The show inspired a generation of Westerns and contributed to the genre's popularity in television and film. Its legacy can be seen in later series that explored similar themes of heroism and morality, making it a significant part of television history. The Rifleman remains a touchstone for discussions about fatherhood, justice, and the complexities of life in a changing world.
Annie!
Vito Scotti had a diverse career before acting, performing as a stand-up magician and mime in nightclubs. He made a guest appearance on The Dick Van Dyke Show in the 1960s, where he played a house painter who showcased magic tricks. Jack Elam's birth year is often debated, with sources citing either 1916 or 1918. However, friends revealed that he misled people about his age to enter the entertainment industry sooner. The birth certificate that later emerged indicates he was born in 1920. John Anderson holds the record for the most unique character appearances, with 11 roles, often portraying a heavy. In the second season, he appeared back-to-back in Day of the Hunter and Mail Order Groom. Despite being younger than Chuck Connors, he played Lucas' father-in-law in his final role. John Milford follows closely with 10 unique roles, although he also appeared 11 times, with 2 of those as the same character.
I'm in battle.
Vicky, my bag's in the hotel room. Go get it, will you, please?
The Rifleman received a warm critical reception during its original run from 1958 to 1963. Critics praised the show for its strong storytelling and character development, particularly highlighting Chuck Connors' portrayal of Lucas McCain. His performance was noted for its depth, bringing a sense of realism to the role of a widowed father and skilled gunman. Audience reactions were equally positive, with many viewers appreciating the show's blend of action and moral lessons. The series became a staple of American television, resonating with families and contributing to its lasting popularity. In terms of accolades, The Rifleman earned several nominations, including an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Drama Series for Johnny Crawford, who played Lucas's son, Mark. These nominations underscored the show's impact and the talent of its cast. The recognition from critics and audiences alike meant a great deal for everyone involved, as it validated their hard work and creativity. The series not only entertained, but also left a mark on the Western genre, influencing future television shows and films. The legacy of The Rifleman continues to be felt, showcasing the power of storytelling in television.
It's Mr. Russell.
Yeah, I see.
Rhys Williams made his film debut in How Green Was My Valley, which is set in rural Wales. The film was actually shot in Hollywood and featured a mix of English, Irish, Scottish, and American actors. Williams was initially brought on to coach the cast in their Welsh accents. However, he was given a role as a prizefighter by director John Ford, making him the only authentic Welshman in the production. Paul Fix, another notable actor, appeared in nearly 300 films throughout his career. He is best remembered for his role as Marshal Micah Torrance. The series ran for 5 years before it was canceled due to low ratings. Chuck Connors and his co-star Johnny Crawford decided to pursue other projects. Despite the show's end, Connors and Crawford maintained a strong friendship until Connors' death in 1992. The series left a lasting impact on its audience and remains a significant part of television history.
And he wanted to be a gunfighter.
During the making of The Rifleman, the cast and crew shared many memorable moments that brought them closer together. Chuck Connors, who played Lucas McCain, was known for his friendly nature. He often organized baseball games between the cast and crew during breaks. These games became a cherished tradition, allowing everyone to bond and enjoy some light-hearted competition. Johnny Crawford, who portrayed Mark McCain, recalled how Chuck would teach him about acting and the importance of staying focused. One day, while filming a scene, a horse got spooked and ran off. Chuck quickly jumped into action, showing his calmness and leadership. He managed to calm the horse down, ensuring everyone's safety. The crew faced challenges too, especially with the show's iconic rifle. The prop department had to create multiple versions of the rifle for different stunts. Sometimes the rifles would misfire, leading to unexpected moments on set. The crew learned to adapt quickly, turning potential mishaps into funny stories to share later. Filming in New Mexico brought its own set of challenges. The heat was intense, and the crew had to stay hydrated. They often joked about the weather, saying it was like being in a real Wild West. Despite the tough conditions, the camaraderie among the cast and crew made every day enjoyable. Behind the scenes, the friendships formed during the show lasted long after filming ended. Many of the cast members would gather for reunions, reminiscing about their time on set and the laughter they shared. These experiences created a lasting bond that went beyond the screen, making The Rifleman not just a show, but a family.
First town I've seen in quite a spell. Sure is quiet.
Been traveling?
Glenn Strange was among the first actors considered for the role of the creature in Creature from the Black Lagoon. The set used for the interior of the McCain house appeared in other westerns, including episodes of Wanted Dead or Alive, featuring Steve McQueen. This show marked a significant shift in television by being the first network series to depict a single parent raising a child. The storyline focused on a father and son, highlighting their relationship and challenges in a Western setting. The series combined action with family themes, making it unique for its time. The character of Lucas McCain, played by Chuck Connors, was a skilled rifleman who often faced moral dilemmas while protecting his son Mark. The show ran for 5 seasons, gaining a loyal audience. Its portrayal of parenting and the struggles of a single father resonated with viewers, contributing to its lasting legacy in television history. The blend of action and family dynamics set a precedent for future shows.
Yeah, me and my pig.
The Rifleman, which aired in 1958, left a significant mark on television history. Its portrayal of a single father, Lucas McCain, raising his son Mark in the Old West resonated with audiences. The show broke new ground by focusing on family values and moral lessons, setting a standard for future westerns. The unique use of a rapid-fire rifle showcased not just action, but also skill, influencing how firearms were depicted in later films and series. The character of Lucas McCain, played by Chuck Connors, became an iconic figure, representing strength and integrity. This character inspired many future portrayals of rugged yet caring fathers in various genres. The series also paved the way for more complex storytelling in westerns, moving beyond simple good versus evil narratives. Its themes of justice, community, and personal responsibility can be seen in many modern shows. The Rifleman's legacy continues to influence filmmakers and writers, reminding them of the power of character-driven stories.
Horizon all around us, everything's big, wide.
Dabbs Greer began his acting career as an extra in the 1938 film Jesse James. He recalled that local residents were paid $5 a day, which was considered good money at the time. This early experience in film set the stage for his later roles. Warren Oates gained recognition in 1965 for playing twin brothers in the film The Shooting. He also appeared in the television series Branded, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Denver Pyle worked with John Wayne on the film The Alamo in 1960. Wayne was impressed by Pyle's photography skills and arranged for him to be the official set photographer for the film. This opportunity highlighted Pyle's talents beyond acting and contributed to his career in the industry. Each of these actors brought unique skills and experiences to their roles, enriching the storytelling of the time. Their contributions helped shape the landscape of television and film during that era. Sharing your experiences and memories related to the 1958 TV series The Rifleman can be a wonderful way to connect with others who appreciate this classic show. Many viewers remember the strong bond between Lucas McCain and his son Mark, which often reflected the values of family and integrity. The series not only entertained, but also offered lessons about justice and standing up for what is right. Perhaps you recall a specific episode that resonated with you, or a moment that made you think differently about life. Your stories can inspire others and spark discussions about how this show influenced your views on cinema and storytelling. Engaging with this community can deepen our understanding of how such series shaped our perspectives. We invite you to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic explorations. Your voice matters, and your memories can enrich our collective experience.
And nobody's going to come into my town and do what those swamp rats did and live to tell about it. I'm going after them.
As we close the chapter on the Rifleman, a world of intrigue awaits just beyond the screen. What became of the talented cast who brought this iconic series to life? Their journeys after the show ended are filled with unexpected twists and turns that will surprise even the most devoted fans. From the young actor who played Mark McCain, who faced the challenges of growing up in the spotlight, to the legendary Chuck Connors, whose career took him from the Wild West to the big screen, each story is a testament to resilience and reinvention. Discover how these stars navigated the shifting tides of Hollywood, the personal struggles they faced, and the legacies they left behind. Join us as we delve deeper into the lives of the cast, revealing the hidden chapters that followed their time on the Rifleman. You won't want to miss this captivating exploration of fame, fortune, and the human spirit.
Luke?
Patricia Blair portrayed Lou Mallory in the 1958 TV series The Rifleman, a character marked by strength and resilience. Lou was a widow who ran the local hotel, often facing the challenges of life in a rough frontier town. Blair's performance brought depth to Lou, showcasing her as a woman of courage and independence in a male-dominated world. After The Rifleman, Blair's career continued with various roles in television and film, but she struggled to find the same level of success. Her personal life was fraught with difficulties. Blair faced the tragic loss of her first husband, actor and director John McGreevy, who died in a car accident in 1970. This event left her grappling with grief and solitude. In the years that followed, she battled health issues, including a serious illness that required extensive treatment. Despite these hardships, she remained a beloved figure among fans of classic television. As of the latest information, Patricia Blair has largely stayed out of the public eye, with few updates on her life since the late 1990s. Her legacy as Lou Mallory endures, a testament to her talent and the strength of her character.
Swell, ain't it? Sure is.
John Anderson's portrayal of Callicot in the 1958 TV series The Rifleman left a lasting impression on audiences. Callicot, a complex character, was often seen as a foil to the show's protagonist, embodying the darker aspects of frontier life. Anderson's performance brought depth to the role, showcasing a man grappling with moral dilemmas and the harsh realities of survival in the Old West. His ability to convey vulnerability and strength made Callicot a memorable figure in the series. After The Rifleman, Anderson's career continued with notable roles in film and television, including appearances in classic series like The Twilight Zone and Bonanza. However, his personal life was marked by struggles. He faced financial difficulties and battled alcoholism, which affected his career trajectory. In the 1970s, he experienced a significant downturn, leading to fewer roles and a retreat from the public eye. Anderson's later years were shrouded in mystery, with little information available about his life after the 1980s. He passed away in 1992, leaving behind a legacy of compelling performances and a life that reflected both triumph and hardship. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities behind the screen, where fame often masks personal battles.
It changed his mind.
You know, Mark, sometimes a man can go his whole life hating people.
Jack Elam's portrayal of Gates in the 1958 TV series The Rifleman left a lasting impression. Gates was a menacing figure, embodying the dark side of the Old West. Elam's unique appearance, with his deep-set eyes and rugged features, made him a perfect fit for the role of a villain. His performance was marked by a chilling intensity that captivated audiences, showcasing his ability to bring complexity to a character often seen as one-dimensional. After The Rifleman, Elam's career continued to flourish, with roles in numerous films and television shows. He became known for his work in westerns and comedies, often playing eccentric characters. However, his life was not without challenges. Elam faced personal hardships, including a battle with alcoholism that affected his relationships and career. He also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, which sometimes led to conflicts with directors and producers. In his later years, Elam found solace in his family life, marrying his second wife, and enjoying a quieter existence away from the spotlight. He remained active in the industry until his health declined. Jack Elam passed away in 2003, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life marked by both triumph and struggle. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities behind the personas we see on screen.
Bad. No roots anywhere.
No roots anywhere.
Rhys Williams portrayed Doc Burrage in the 1958 TV series The Rifleman, a character marked by a blend of wisdom and vulnerability. As the town's doctor, he often found himself caught between the harsh realities of frontier life and the moral dilemmas faced by the community. Williams brought depth to the role, showcasing the struggles of a man dedicated to healing in a world rife with violence and conflict. After The Rifleman, Williams faced significant challenges in his personal life. He battled alcoholism, which affected both his career and relationships. Despite his talent, he struggled to find substantial roles, leading to a decline in his acting career. In the 1970s, he faced financial difficulties, which forced him to take on smaller, less significant roles. Williams also dealt with the loss of loved ones, which deepened his sense of isolation. He became a recluse in his later years, living away from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he passed away in 1990, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his contributions to television and the shadows of his personal struggles.
If I'm alone.
All right, Lucas, go ahead.
Thanks, Mike.
Jack Crucian's portrayal of Doc Burrage in the 1958 series The Rifleman left a lasting impression on viewers. As the town's doctor, he was a figure of wisdom and compassion, often caught in the moral dilemmas of the Old West. His character provided a human touch to the harsh realities of frontier life, showcasing both the struggles and triumphs of a physician in a lawless land. Crucian's performance was marked by a depth that resonated with audiences, making Doc Burrage a memorable part of the series. After The Rifleman, Crucian's career continued with notable roles in film and television, including appearances in The Twilight Zone and The Odd Couple. However, his personal life was marred by challenges. He faced financial difficulties and battled alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career trajectory. In the late 1970s, he was involved in a scandal when he was accused of assaulting a fellow actor, leading to a brief hiatus from the industry. Despite these hardships, he managed to return to acting, but the shadow of his past lingered. In his later years, Crucian lived a quieter life, away from the spotlight. He passed away in 2002, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a reminder of the struggles many face behind the scenes. His last known information reflects a man who, despite his successes, grappled with personal demons that shaped his journey.
Idea about Abby. They don't understand. Do you know what I mean?
Chuck Connors portrayed Lucas McCain in the 1958 television series The Rifleman, a role that defined his career and left a lasting impact on American television. Connors brought depth to the character, a widowed father and sharpshooter, navigating the challenges of raising his son in a harsh, often violent world. His portrayal was marked by a blend of strength and vulnerability, resonating with audiences and establishing him as a cultural icon. After The Rifleman ended in 1963, Connors faced a series of personal and professional challenges. He struggled to find roles that matched the success of Lucas McCain, leading to a decline in his acting career. Connors also faced personal hardships, including the dissolution of his marriage to Kamala Devi, which was marred by allegations of infidelity. His life was further complicated by financial difficulties and a battle with alcoholism. Despite these struggles, Connors remained a beloved figure, appearing in various films and television shows throughout the 1970s and 1980s. He was known for his larger-than-life personality and his passion for sports, particularly basketball, where he played professionally before his acting career. In his later years, Connors battled health issues, including lung cancer, which ultimately led to his death in 1992. His legacy endures, with The Rifleman continuing to be celebrated in reruns and retrospectives. Last known information indicates that his contributions to film and television are still recognized, and his character remains a symbol of resilience and fatherhood.
25 cents.
I never see the beat of it. Now it's going to cost me.
Warren Oates portrayed Andrew Shelton in the 1958 series The Rifleman, a role that showcased his ability to embody complex characters. Shelton was a troubled man, often caught in moral dilemmas, reflecting Oates' talent for portraying the darker sides of humanity. This role marked a significant point in Oates' career, allowing him to demonstrate his range as an actor in a time when television was becoming a powerful medium. After The Rifleman, Oates faced numerous challenges in his career and personal life. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen as a tough, rugged character. Despite this, he found success in films like The Wild Bunch and Two-Lane Blacktop, where his performances were critically acclaimed. However, his life was not without turmoil. Oates battled alcoholism, which affected both his career and relationships. He had a tumultuous marriage to actress Virginia O'Brien, which ended in divorce, and he faced financial difficulties at various points. In his later years, Oates continued to work in film, but remained a complex figure, often shrouded in mystery. He passed away in 1982, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a life marked by both triumph and struggle. His last known information reflects a man who, despite his challenges, left an indelible mark on the film industry.
Besides, every parent doesn't keep tabs on a young one the way you do. Of course, Mark was home with you last...
John Dehner's portrayal of Al Walker in the 1958 TV series The Rifleman left a lasting impression on audiences. Walker, a complex character, was a man driven by desperation and moral ambiguity, showcasing Dehner's ability to embody darker roles. His performance highlighted the struggles of a man caught between his desires and the harsh realities of life in the Old West. This role was a significant part of Dehner's career, which spanned several decades and included numerous appearances in film and television, often portraying authority figures or villains. After The Rifleman, Dehner faced personal challenges that shaped his life. He battled alcoholism, which affected his career and relationships. Despite these hardships, he continued to work, appearing in various series and films, including notable roles in shows like Gunsmoke and The Twilight Zone. Dehner's life was marked by a sense of solitude, as he never married, choosing instead to focus on his craft. In his later years, Dehner remained active in the industry until health issues began to take their toll. He passed away in 1992, leaving behind a legacy of diverse performances. His final years were spent in relative obscurity, reflecting on a career filled with both triumphs and struggles. The last known information about him highlights a man who, despite his successes, faced the shadows of his personal demons.
You put a little in that first.
Vito Scotti portrayed Alfonso in the 1958 TV series The Rifleman, a character marked by a blend of charm and cunning. His performance added depth to the show, showcasing his ability to embody complex roles. Scotti's career spanned decades, with notable appearances in various films and television series, often playing characters that reflected his diverse background. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with typecasting and the pressure of maintaining a steady career in Hollywood. Scotti was involved in a scandal in the late 1970s, when allegations surfaced regarding his involvement in a controversial production that faced backlash for its portrayal of Italian Americans. This incident cast a shadow over his later career, leading to fewer roles and a retreat from the public eye. Despite these challenges, he remained dedicated to his craft, often taking on smaller roles in theater and independent films. The last known information about Vito Scotti indicates that he passed away in 1996, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a complex personal history that reflects the struggles many actors face in the industry.
Thrown away. Yeah!
Joan Taylor portrayed Millie Scott in the 1958 series The Rifleman, a role that showcased her talent as a strong, independent woman in a male-dominated world. Millie was a widow who ran the local hotel, embodying resilience and determination. Taylor's performance brought depth to the character, making her a memorable part of the series. After The Rifleman, Taylor's career continued with various television appearances and films, but she faced challenges in an industry that often sidelined women. She starred in notable productions like The Twilight Zone and had a recurring role in the series The Detectives. However, her personal life was marked by struggles. Taylor endured a tumultuous marriage to actor and director Charles Bellamy, which ended in divorce. She also faced financial difficulties, leading to a period of obscurity. In her later years, Taylor moved away from the spotlight, living a quiet life. The last known information about her indicates she passed away in 2018, leaving behind a legacy of strong female characters and a career that reflected both triumphs and hardships.
Ma, you still got a touch with us.
Denver Pyle's portrayal of Frank Hazlitt in the 1958 series The Rifleman left a lasting impression on audiences. Hazlitt, a complex character, was a man burdened by his past and driven by a desperate need for redemption. Pyle's performance captured the essence of a man grappling with inner demons, showcasing his ability to convey deep emotional struggles. This role marked a significant point in Pyle's career, establishing him as a versatile actor capable of handling intense, dramatic roles. After The Rifleman, Pyle continued to work steadily in television and film, often cast in roles that highlighted his rugged charm. However, his life was not without challenges. Pyle faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He also battled health issues, including a serious heart condition that required surgery. Despite these struggles, Pyle maintained a passion for acting and storytelling. In his later years, Pyle became known for his role as Uncle Jesse in The Dukes of Hazzard, which brought him renewed fame. He remained active in the industry until his health declined. Denver Pyle passed away in 1997, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances. His life was marked by both triumphs and trials, reflecting the complexities of a man who navigated the highs and lows of Hollywood. Last known information indicates that Pyle's contributions to television continue to be celebrated, with fans remembering him for his unique characters and the depth he brought to his roles.
There it is. Who's that? Ain't no Argentina, no rocks.
Paul Fix portrayed Micah Torrance in the 1958 television series The Rifleman, a role that showcased his ability to embody a wise and steadfast figure in a turbulent world. Micah served as the town sheriff, often caught between law and personal morality, reflecting the complexities of justice in the Old West. Fix's performance brought depth to the character, making him a memorable part of the series. After The Rifleman, Fix's career continued with various roles in film and television, but he faced challenges that shadowed his professional life. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a supporting actor. Despite this, he appeared in notable films like The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance and had guest roles in popular series such as The Twilight Zone. On a personal level, Fix endured hardships, including the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He also faced financial difficulties during the 1970s, leading to a period of uncertainty. His later years were marked by a quieter life, away from the spotlight, and he remained largely out of public view until his passing in 2006. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his struggles, left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry.
Now, if I was you, I'd give this job a little thought. If you change your mind, let me know. I'll set it up.
Abs Greer portrayed Finney in the 1958 TV series The Rifleman, a character marked by vulnerability and a deep sense of loyalty. Finney, a young boy, often found himself in precarious situations, showcasing Greer's ability to evoke empathy and tension. His performance left a lasting impression, highlighting the struggles of youth in a harsh world. After The Rifleman, Greer continued to act in various roles, often playing characters that reflected the darker sides of humanity. He faced personal hardships, including a battle with alcoholism that affected his career and relationships. Despite these challenges, Greer remained dedicated to his craft, appearing in numerous films and television shows throughout the 1960s and 1970s. In his later years, Greer experienced a resurgence in popularity, often recognized for his earlier work. He lived a quiet life, away from the spotlight, until his passing in 2017. His legacy endures through his memorable performances, and he is remembered as a talented actor who faced life's shadows with resilience.
But the 3 R's are important too, right?
Yes, sir.
Royal Dano's portrayal of Aaron Wingate in the 1958 series The Rifleman left a lasting impression on audiences. Wingate, a complex character, was a man driven by desperation and moral conflict, showcasing Dano's ability to embody deep emotional struggles. His performance was marked by a haunting intensity that resonated with viewers, making the character memorable despite the show's episodic nature. After The Rifleman, Dano's career continued to flourish, with roles in films like The Man from Laramie and The Last Command. However, his life was not without turmoil. Dano faced personal hardships, including battles with depression and financial instability. He was known for his eccentric personality, which sometimes led to conflicts in Hollywood. In the 1970s, he became embroiled in a scandal involving a failed investment scheme that left him in significant debt. Despite these challenges, Dano remained a beloved figure in the industry. Known for his distinctive voice and commanding presence, he continued to work in television and film until his later years, but his health declined. Royal Dano passed away in 1994, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a life marked by both triumph and struggle. His last known information reflects a man who, despite his demons, contributed significantly to the arts.
Maybe one of you'd like to help me face up to them? How about you? You?
Richard Anderson portrayed Duke Jennings in the 1958 television series The Rifleman, a character marked by a blend of charm and menace. Jennings was a complex figure, often caught in moral dilemmas that showcased Anderson's ability to convey depth and intensity. His performance left a lasting impression, contributing to the show's exploration of justice and personal conflict in the Old West. After The Rifleman, Anderson's career continued with various roles in television and film, but he faced challenges that would shadow his life. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen as a villain due to his portrayal of Duke Jennings. This led to a period of frustration as he sought to break free from the constraints of his earlier roles. In his personal life, Anderson faced significant hardships. He endured the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He also battled health issues that complicated his later years. Despite these struggles, he remained dedicated to his craft, appearing in notable series like The $6 Million Man and The Bionic Woman. As of the last known information, Richard Anderson passed away in 2017, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and tragedy. His life story serves as a reminder of the complexities faced by those in the entertainment industry, where success often comes with personal sacrifices.
Sure, I just fell asleep, but I did most of my chores.
Forget the chores, son. You're all right? Nobody hurt you?
Hurt me?
Johnny Crawford portrayed Mark McCain in the 1958 television series The Rifleman, capturing the essence of a young boy growing up in the Wild West. His character was marked by a blend of innocence and resilience, often caught in the moral dilemmas of frontier life. Crawford's performance resonated with audiences, showcasing a depth that belied his age. After The Rifleman ended in 1963, Crawford faced a turbulent career. He struggled to find roles that matched his early success, leading to a decline in visibility. In his personal life, Crawford battled significant challenges. He was diagnosed with a rare form of dementia in 2019, which cast a shadow over his later years. Despite this, he remained active in music, performing with his band, and engaging with fans. His life was not without controversy. He faced financial difficulties and legal issues, including a notable bankruptcy filing in the 1980s. As of the latest updates, Johnny Crawford passed away on April 29, 2021, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and hardship.
In other words, if you love someone, it just can't be dishonest.
That's right, son.
Michael Pate portrayed Brad Davis in the 1958 TV series The Rifleman, a role that showcased his talent in a gritty Western setting. Pate's character was a complex figure, often caught in moral dilemmas that reflected the harsh realities of frontier life. His performance was marked by a depth that resonated with audiences, making him a memorable part of the series. After The Rifleman, Pate's career continued in film and television, but he faced challenges that would shadow his life. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a Western actor. This limitation affected his opportunities, leading to a decline in prominent roles. Pate also faced personal hardships, including battles with depression and the pressures of fame. His life was marred by a scandal involving a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, leaving him to grapple with the emotional fallout. In his later years, Pate moved to Australia, where he found a new sense of purpose in theater and television. He remained active in the industry until his passing in 2008. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his struggles, continued to pursue his passion for acting until the end.
For prayer to ancestor, prayer that he be honorable and fearless in battle.
Edgar Buchanan portrayed Doc J. Burrage in the 1958 series The Rifleman, bringing a blend of warmth and wisdom to the role of the town doctor. His character often served as a moral compass, providing guidance and support to the main characters during turbulent times. Buchanan's performance was marked by a subtle depth, revealing the struggles of a man dedicated to his profession while navigating the complexities of life in a lawless frontier. Beyond The Rifleman, Buchanan's career spanned several decades, with notable roles in films and television. He was a familiar face in westerns, often cast as a character with a rugged charm. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. Despite his success, he battled the pressures of fame and the toll it took on his personal life. In his later years, Buchanan continued to work in television, but he also dealt with health issues that limited his appearances. He passed away in 1979, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances. His life story is a reminder of the complexities behind the smiles of beloved characters. Last known information indicates that he remains a respected figure in classic television history, with fans still celebrating his contributions to the arts.
To see that you do your share of the work for the next 5 years. And I'm thinking at the end of that time you're going...
Hope Summers portrayed Hattie Denton in the 1958 TV series The Rifleman, a character marked by resilience and complexity. Hattie, a widow, often found herself at the center of emotional turmoil, reflecting the struggles of women in a changing society. Summers brought depth to Hattie, showcasing her strength amid adversity, which resonated with viewers during a time of social upheaval. After The Rifleman, Summers faced significant challenges in her personal life. She battled depression, which was exacerbated by the pressures of Hollywood. In the 1960s, she became embroiled in a scandal involving a failed marriage to a fellow actor, leading to public scrutiny and personal turmoil. Despite these hardships, she continued to work in television and theater, but her roles became less frequent. In her later years, Summers withdrew from the public eye, seeking solace in her art and writing. The last known information about her suggests she lived a quiet life, focusing on her passions away from the spotlight. Her legacy remains a testament to the struggles and triumphs of a woman who faced the darkness with courage.
Wow.
Lee Van Cleef's role as Dan Maury. In the 1958 TV series, The Rifleman marked a significant moment in his career. Portraying a character who was both complex and morally ambiguous, Van Cleef brought a depth to Maury that resonated with audiences. His performance showcased his ability to embody the darker aspects of humanity, a theme that would follow him throughout his career. After The Rifleman, Van Cleef's career took a turn towards the iconic, as he became a staple in spaghetti westerns, often playing the villain. His roles in films like For a Few Dollars More, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly solidified his status as a cinematic legend. However, his life was not without turmoil. Van Cleef faced personal hardships, including a near-fatal motorcycle accident in 1963 that left him with serious injuries. This incident nearly derailed his career, but he persevered, returning to the screen with a renewed intensity. In his personal life, Van Cleef dealt with the shadows of divorce and the challenges of raising children amid the pressures of Hollywood. He was known for his intense demeanor, which sometimes led to conflicts with directors and co-stars. Despite these struggles, he maintained a strong work ethic and continued to act until his health declined. The last known information about Lee Van Cleef reveals that he passed away in 1989, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and tragedy. His contributions to film remain influential, and his characters continue to haunt the memories of audiences worldwide. Glenn Strange portrayed Joey Cole in the 1958 TV series The Rifleman, a character marked by a blend of charm and menace. Cole was a complex figure, often caught in moral dilemmas that showcased Strange's ability to convey depth and intensity. His performance left a lasting impression, contributing to the show's exploration of justice and redemption in the Old West. After The Rifleman, Strange's career continued, but he faced significant challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen as a villain due to his imposing stature and rugged features. This led to fewer leading roles, pushing him into supporting characters in various westerns and horror films. His personal life was fraught with hardships, including battles with alcoholism that affected both his career and relationships. Strange also faced a tragic loss when his son died in a car accident, a blow that deeply affected him. Despite these struggles, he remained a beloved figure in Hollywood, known for his kindness and generosity. The last known information about Glenn Strange indicates he passed away in 1973, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and tragedy.
Yeah. Stars. To be able to look up and see the stars.
As we wrap up our journey through the world of The Rifleman, we reflect on how this iconic series shaped the lives of its cast and touched the hearts of many viewers. Chuck Connors, who played Lucas McCain, faced challenges in his career, transitioning from sports to acting, while Johnny Crawford, as Mark McCain, navigated the pressures of child stardom. The show tackled themes of family, justice, and the struggles of frontier life, resonating deeply with audiences. Did you watch The Rifleman during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to this classic series? Perhaps you remember the thrilling gunfights or the heartfelt moments between father and son. We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences and reflections can help keep the spirit of The Rifleman alive for future generations. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic journey.
Stacy's court Lucifer for more than 15 seconds. We know he's pretty honorably proud of the fact